Hello again, this is Randy back in the shop. Been away for a little bit, had issues with my camera. Did a lot of recording and none of the content was on the card, and I should have checked it beforehand, but I didn't. And some of the content that I was going to show you, stretching rod bolts and some basic assembly of the motor, I didn't get on video. I don't know why. I had to send the camera back in and they said there was something wrong with it. That's just the way it goes. It's a electronic device, and sometimes electronic devices decide to get a mind of their own. But anyway, the motor is complete. I have it on the run stand, and I'll bring you over to the motor. We'll take a little bit of walk around, explaining some of the stuff that's on it, and then we'll start it up and we'll run it. Back in just a bit. All right, we're back at the motor. This is it, all complete. Your basic small block Chevy, aluminum heads, aluminum intake, a Dominator 1050 carburetor on an adapter here. That's because the manifold is for a 4150 flange, and this is a 4500 flange, which the carburetor will not bolt directly on. That part does not hurt the motor at all. It's actually a pretty good way to do it. I had a motor that I had on a dyno for myself years ago that we were struggling with. Had a really good carburetor, a Pro Systems 950 4150 flange, and the motor was just not acting right. Couldn't get the fuel curve right. The motor always kept running rich at higher RPM, and so I got a hold of one of these adapters and I took a box stock 1050 Dominator, bolted it on, and the very first pull on it, the motor picked up 50 horsepower at 7200 RPM, and the fuel curve was a lot better. It was just it made the motor happy. It wasn't it was a good deal all around. This is a run stand that I made. Got the ignition box here and the coil. This is a radiator from a Chevy pickup truck with the cooling fans, and got a battery cutoff switch here, the ignition, start switch, the fuel pump, electric fan, tach, oil pressure, water temperature, basically all the same stuff that it needs in the car to monitor the motor. It's nothing fancy, but it works, and that's all that really matters. So I'm going to put this camera down. We'll start this thing up here a minute, and we'll go from there. See you in a bit. All right, here we go. Fuel pump on. Give it a little bit of throttle. And there you go, all ready to go to the dyno. It's got about 20 minutes of run time on it. Reset the valve lash after the motor was cold this morning, and should be a good piece, and we'll try to get some video from the dyno. See you later. Have a great day.